Clouds are formed through a process called condensation, which occurs when warm air rises and cools as it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere. As the air rises, it expands and cools, causing the moisture in the air, in the form of water vapor, to condense into visible water droplets or ice crystals. These tiny water droplets or ice crystals then cluster together to form visible clouds. Clouds are typically found in the troposphere, which is the lowest layer of Earth's atmosphere where weather occurs. The troposphere extends from the Earth's surface up to an average altitude of about 8 to 15 kilometers or 5 to 9 miles, depending on the location and season. Within the troposphere, the temperature generally decreases with increasing altitude, which is why you often see clouds forming at higher altitudes where it is cooler. Once formed, clouds are sustained by a balance of forces in the atmosphere. Gravity, which is the force that pulls everything towards the Earth's surface, including the air and the water droplets or ice crystals in the clouds, does exert a downward force on the clouds. However, the upward movement of warm air, known as convection, counteracts the force of gravity and keeps the clouds aloft. Convection is driven by temperature differences in the atmosphere. When the air near the Earth's surface is warmed by the sun or other heat sources, it becomes less dense and rises. As the warm air rises, it carries the clouds with it. The upward force of convection helps to offset the force of gravity and prevents the clouds from falling down to the ground. As the warm air continues to rise, it eventually reaches higher altitudes where the temperature is cooler. At these higher altitudes, the air cools down, and the water droplets or ice crystals in the clouds remain suspended due to the updraft of rising warm air. This creates the appearance of clouds floating in the sky. Clouds can also be influenced by wind patterns and other atmospheric conditions. Winds can carry clouds horizontally, causing them to move across the sky. However, the upward force of convection, along with other atmospheric dynamics, helps to keep clouds from falling to the ground. It's important to note that clouds are not solid objects, but rather collections of tiny water droplets or ice crystals that are suspended in the air. They are subject to the laws of physics and atmospheric conditions that govern their formation, movement, and persistence in the sky. But they do not fall down because the upward force of convection and other atmospheric dynamics counteract the force of gravity, keeping them aloft in the sky.